Hello and welcome to CSD Head-2-Head. Today's players are Emmanuel Sanders versus Stefon Diggs. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this all season long. The players do not have the same status on their respective teams. Sanders is the clear-cut number 2 receiver in Denver, while Diggs is 1-2 in Minnesota. The reason they are pinned against each other is their similar ADP of 65 versus 64. Leave a comment below with the player you prefer. First, let's take a look at Emmanuel Sanders. From the Broncos opportunity pool and market share, Sanders gets 138 projected targets with 86 receptions. The targets are very close to what he had last year, but with more receptions. You can check out the full Broncos score projection by clicking the card in the top right corner. His most targeted zone is the short left, with 29% of all targets coming to that zone. His most productive zone is deep middle, with 2.0 more yards per throw to that zone than to other ones. And as always, these zones are important to keep in mind during the season against teams with weaknesses in those areas. He is projected to score 6.7 touchdowns next year, a great number for a number 2 receiver. Now let's take a look at Stefon Diggs, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. From the Vikings opportunity pool and market share, Diggs gets 120 projected targets with 88 receptions. These projections are for full health and 16 games. He has never played a full season, so keep that in mind, and his receptions and numbers from last year are only for 13 games. His most targeted zone of his career is the short right, with 26% of all target coming to that zone. His most productive zone is the deep middle, with 1.5 more yardage per thrown to that zone than to other ones. Diggs is projected to score 5.3 touchdowns next year, which is roughly the same as Sanders, but this did not take the 2 touchdowns into account from the first game. Let's have a look at how they perform in different situations. Both Sanders and Diggs perform better when their teams are on the road. The difference is bigger for Sanders, while almost none for Diggs. Sanders has no change in performance depending on the conference, but Diggs is clearly better when the opponent is from the NFC. Diggs score on average 0.5 more points when the Vikings are winning, while Sanders score 1 point less when the Broncos are winning compared to losing. Best play: Sanders, an away game versus a team from the NFC that you think the Broncos will lose to, and Diggs, an away game versus a team from the NFC that you think the Vikings will beat. Looking at the player's personal score projection, a big advantage goes to Sanders over the entire season with 161.6 versus 124.2. When I adjust for quarterback tendencies, we see something that I've never seen before and is highly unusual, with Diggs projections actually going up. This is due to Bradford is a better fit than what Bridgewater was for Diggs before he got hurt. Looking at the 1-game ceiling, the advantage is still with Sanders. He has the better chance to give you a great day. He's also the safer guy with a 3.3 points versus a 1.6 1-game floor. In conclusion, Sanders has a clean sweep of all stats. Seeing Game 1 was eye-opening for what the Vikings offense could be. Sanders is a wide receiver 2, while Diggs has a chance to be a 1. My pick is Emmanuel Sanders due to the clean sweep, even though Diggs' numbers increase with the quarterback. This one is extremely close. Thank you very much for watching CSD Head-to-Head. Hit that subscribe button for more weekly content. Leave a like, it really helps the channel a lot. And as always, the spreadsheets are dark and full of terror.